Well, let's get straight to work here. Mistress Thorana has requested that someone deliver her new clothes to her. I will pay 1,000 drakes to anyone willing to deliver her new clothes. Take this skirt and deliver it to Mistress Thorana. She lives in Tel Brenora and can be eccentric at times. Take these Almsivi intervention scrolls. Don't hesitate to use them if Thorana becomes difficult. Okay. Well, hey. For now, in-house Delvani.
What is this regarding, Bosma?
Lovely. So apparently this person is weird, is what I've gathered from that conversation.
Do I know you?
Can I sell the chemical equipment to anybody? What sort of money do you have? 500 gold. You don't buy it. That's lame. You buy a bunch. You have a bunch of random stuff in your inventory, but you won't buy alchemical equipment. You will, though. Hello, I come bearing master level equipment. Would you like this master retort? I'll sell you one. 203 golds. And would you take anything else? I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. We can do these restore health potions. That's too many. I'll buy back about 5. I'll sell back 2. 500 gold. Perfect.
What is this about?
Alright, so now we still only have 5 available. 5 carry weight. Which is annoying to be sure, but it's okay.
How do you do?
Let's go here and sell more potions to the to who we sold to before. See if there's any more carry weight we can get out here. So how much? You have 128 gold available to you. So you would not take too much, but you'll take these 3, and you'll take 3 of these. You would only take 2. I'll buy back 1 here, and then try and hit max sale. Take 122. 120. You take 120. Alright. Well, we are still at 170 carry weight. Perhaps it would do us well to take a good hard look at our inventory and see what we no longer need. Oh, wow. I'm at 45 alchemy, so that means I have 3 attributes. That's great. Let's see what else we've got here. So ash yams, they've added resist common disease. Bittergreen petals drain endurance. These 2 both drain endurance, and they're not worth a whole lot. I'm gonna try and make potions here. Okay. Fire shields. Drain luck, drain strength, resist common disease, drain speed, restore personality, drain luck, resist frost, water walking, frost shield, muck, water breathing on pearls, levitate on razor plumes, obviously. Scales and Kwama Cuddle, that gives you a potion of water walking. Good to know. Willow Anther and Red Lichen. Okay. Scales and yeah, scales and Kwama Cuddle. That gives you a potion that lets you water walk. I'm gonna walk well, let's see. So let's check the Tel Brenora. I've been there, right? That's up here. That's Telmora. Tel Brenora is that one. Okay. Let's go take the boat to Tel Brenora. Once there, we'll have full fatigue, so we'll be able to make a water walking potion. I think we got to go through here to be, you know, not psychopathic and like actually use the roads. We have, yeah, that's crazy. We have 3 alchemical ingredients available, or 3 potion effects available to us now. We might be able to make some really crazy potions at this point. Let's get some scales. Oh, you're gone. Okay. Well, let us go to Telbranora. 43 gold. That's fine by me.
Speak, traveler.
And where are we looking for? She's probably in the wizard tower here. It's already getting pretty late. Oh, that's right. Let's make a potion. We'll walk and get our fatigue back all the way up before making this potion, but when we make it, hopefully it'll work and we'll get a water walking potion. What's going on here? We got a big congregation of people. I need to find someone who can purchase this mortar and pestle, because that's not very... Yeah, it's so much. It's really heavy and it weighs... Well, it's worth so much. Alright, water walking. I created a potion of water walking. How good. "24 seconds? Could be worse. Those alchemical ingredients are not worth a whole lot, so that's a very good profit.
What is this about?
What? Yeah, what is this about? Well, 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 an Outlander and a Telvanni. Will wonders never cease? Then it is in the spirit of a friendly warning that I offer you a little advice. Stay out of things that don't concern you, Outlander. This is affairs between myself and Tharana. I want no help. I'll tolerate no interference. What? Of course, I used my levitation potion already. Ugh, annoying. Can I make another? I have any more racer plumes? I have racer plumes. Do I have the other material necessary? Unfortunately, no. I do not have the other material used to create a levitation potion, but let's see. Are there any alchemists around here? Let's see if we can't find such a thing. Get around here. So there's a trader and a corner club. Or, this is probably not a corner club if I had to guess, because we're in Telvanni. Trader. Hello, do you have levitation potion? It would not appear that way. That's all the magical items that you have. And nothing that provides levitation. Unfortunate.
Speak.
We will take our leave of this place and check all these other buildings around here. Surely an alchemist or an apothecary would have what we need. We'll check the this person for fun. The armorer. Yeah, nah. There was no way they were gonna have any of that.
Speak.
What's this place? That's someone's house. Alright, well, maybe there will be an alchemist inside the tower that can help us out. That's our best hope at this point. Jumping up on that mushroom. That's the lower tower. I've been told it's confusing, but I'll take the confusion if it means I can find someone who can do...
How do you do?
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
teach us, or not teach us, rather. What is this? Order manifest. Oh, okay. We need to find someone who has the ability to make us levitate either via giving us the potion ingredient necessary, or... Oh boy. That was a bone walker. We're not dealing with those today. Is that really all the lower tower has to offer? Oh, I guess that was also technically the lower tower. Do I have a new... Do I just have another levitation potion? I do. I just have another levitation potion. I don't know what I'm on about. I can just get up there.
Masera.
Might struggle getting down, but that's living. I have high acrobatics, so we can probably make it out alive. We're on the height of the cliff racers right now. We're up there. Okay, here's the upper tower. What is going on here? Where's Thorana? You're in the upper tower. You need to go up to her chamber. The stairs lead to the outside. Don't go that way. The upper room has 2 doors to the chamber. Take either door and you'll find yourself a shaft. Fly up.
What is this about?
Sounds good. So don't take the stairs.
I'm listening.
Go there. It goes to the lower tower. Okay. She said don't take the stairs, but I'm taking the stairs. Well, here's the 2 doors we're looking for. Oh, well, this is a ramp, not stairs. Okay. What spells do you sell? Anything good in illusion? Blind. Interesting. There's the sound again. Okay. Not a whole lot that's useful to me.
Reasonable prices for time. You may speak.
Okay. Well, we will... Are there any books here that we can read that will give us anything? No. Okay. Thorana's chamber, and now we will... Okay, this will not be a bad fall at all. We will now drink the potion and fly. Are you Thorana? Oh my goodness.
Magic you are looking
That's a
for.
fancy looking thing
Come to
right
the
here.
place.
That's a big boy weapon right there, if I've ever seen one. Wow. Okay. These people are loaded. Oh, so you're just keeping a... So you're obviously Thorana. So you're just keeping a naked slave right here? That's
Yes, Outlander?
You have questions.
fairly interesting. Alright, Thorana. Hello. These are your new clothes. Oh, is that my new skirt? How do I know it's not cursed? Why don't you put it on? Fine, I'll put on the maid outfit.
You will suffer greatly.
I'm wearing your skirt. How dare you wear my skirt? Are you kidding me? What do you want me to do? Okay. We're in Molag Mar? Oh, no. We're in Molag Mar. Oh my goodness. So I used it because she became difficult. That is unbelievable. I should be careful not to offend her, and what am I supposed to do? Let's try it again.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
I'm gonna put him on and take him off. No, there's just nothing I could do. Well, we'll try it one more time here.
Outlander, what do you want?
Yeah, please wear the skirt.
Now you die!
Just attack him. Oh my goodness. Well, that guy's dead. New clothes? Yo, you... Oh.
Outlander, what do you want?
Oh, how it would be lovely to steal all of these things, but she's fucking insane. So I can't do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read this book. The Wolf Queen, Book 4 by Wogan Jarth, the greatest author in the history of Tamriel, hands down. It's Wogan Jarth. I will not take any other opinions. Jarth heads only on this channel, folks. From the pen of the 1st century 3rd era sage Montokai. 3rd Era 109. 10 years after being crowned Emperor of Tamriel, Antiochus Septim had impressed his subjects with little but the enormity of his lust for carnal pleasures. By his second wife, Gisela, he had a daughter in the year 104, who he named Kintyra after his great-great-great-grand-aunt, the Empress. Enormously fat and marked by every venereal disease known to the healers, Antiochus spent little time on politics. His siblings, by marked contrast, excelled in this field. Magnus had married Helena, the Cyrodiil Queen of Lilmoth, the Argonian priest king having been executed, and was representing the imperial interests in Black Marsh admirably. Sepphoris and his wife Bianchi were ruling the Hammerfell kingdom of Ghislaine with a healthy brood of children. But no one was more politically active than Potema, the Wolf Queen of Skyrim, Kingdom of Solitude. 9 years after the death of her husband, King Mantiarco, Potema still ruled as regent for her young son Uriel. Their court had become very fashionable, particularly for rulers who had a grudge to bear against the emperor. All the kings of Skyrim visited Castle Solitude regularly, and over the years, emissaries from the lands of Morrowind and High Rock did as well. Some guests came from even farther away. 3rd Era 110. Potema stood at the harbor and watched the boat from Pyandonia arrive against the gray-breaking waves where she had seen so many vessels of Tamrielic manufacture. It looked less than exotic. Insectoid, certainly, with its membranous sails and rugged chitin hull, but she had seen similar, if not identical, seacraft in Morrowind. No, if not for the flag, which was markedly alien, she would not have picked out the ship from others in the harbor. As the salty mist ballooned around her, she held out her hand in welcome to the visitors from another island empire. The men aboard were not merely pale, they were entirely colorless, as if their flesh were made from some white limpid jelly, but she had been forewarned. At the arrival of the king and his translator, she looked directly into their blank eyes and offered her hand. The king made noises. His Great Majesty King Orgnum, said the translator haltingly, expresses his delight at your beauty. He thanks you for giving him refuge from these dangerous seas. You speak Cyrodiilic very well, said Potema. I am fluent in the languages of 4 continents, said the translator. I can speak to the denizens of my own country, Piondonia, as well as those of Atmora, Akavir, and here in Tamriel. Yours is the easiest, actually. I was looking forward to this voyage. Please tell His Highness that he is welcome here, then I am entirely at his disposal, said Potema, smiling. Then she added, you understand the context, that I am just being polite? Of course, said the translator, and then made several noises at the king, which the king reacted to with a smile. While they conversed, Potema looked up the dock and saw the now familiar gray cloaks watching her while they spoke with Lovelet, Antiochus's man. The Sigic order from the Somerset Isle. Very bothersome. My diplomatic emissary, Lord Vulcan, will show you to your rooms, said Potema. Unfortunately, I have some other guests as well who require my attention. I hope your Great Majesty understands. His Great Majesty, King Orgnum, did understand, and Potema made arrangements to dine with the Pyandonians that evening. Meeting with the Sigic order required all of her concentration. She dressed in her simplest black and gold robe and went to her stateroom to prepare. Her son Uriel was on the throne playing with his pet joke hat. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, darling, said Potema, lifting her son in the air with feigned disdain. Talos, but you're heavy. I don't think I've ever carried such a heavy 10-year-old. That's probably because I'm 11, said Uriel, perfectly aware of his mother's tricks. And you're going to say that as an 11-year-old I should probably be with my tutor. I was fanatical about studying at your age, said Potema. I am king, Uriel said petulantly. But don't be satisfied with that, said Potema. By all rights, you should be emperor already. You understand that, don't you? Uriel nodded his head. Potema took a moment to marvel at his likeness to the portraits of Tiber Septim. The same ruthless brow and powerful chin. When he was older and lost his baby fat, he'd be a splitting image of his great-great-great-great-great-granduncle. Behind her, she heard the door opening and an usher bringing in several gray cloaks. She stiffened slightly, and Uriel, on cue, jumped down from the throne and left the stateroom, pausing to greet the most important of the Sigics. Good morning, Master Iacasis, he said, enunciating each syllable with a regal accent that made Potema's heart soar. I hope your accommodations at Castle Solitude meet with your approval. They do, King Uriel, thank you, said Iacasis, delighted and charmed. Iacasis and his Sigics entered the chamber, and the door was shut behind them. Potema sat only for a moment on the throne before stepping off the dais and greeting her guests. I am so sorry to have kept you waiting, said Potema. To think that you sailed all the way from the Somerset Isles and I should keep you waiting any longer. You must forgive me. It's not all that long a voyage, said one of the Grey Cloaks angrily. It isn't as if we sailed all the way from Pyodonia. You've seen my most recent guests, King Organum and his retinue, said Potema breezily. I suppose you think it unusual, me entertaining them, as we all know the Pyandonians mean to invade Tamriel. You are, I take it, as neutral in this as you are in all political matters? Of course, said Iacasis proudly. We have nothing to gain or lose by the invasion. The Sigic Order preceded the organization of Tamriel under the Septim dynasty, and we shall survive under any political regime. Either like a flea on whatever mongrel happens along, are you? Said Potema, narrowing her eyes. Don't overestimate your importance, Iacasis. Your orders, child. The Mages Guild has twice the power you have, and they are entirely on my side. We are in the process of making an agreement with King Organum. When the Pyondonians take over and I am in my proper place as Empress of this continent, then you shall know your proper place in the order of things. With a majestic stride, Potema left the stateroom, leaving the grey cloaks to look from one to the other. We must speak to Lord Let, said one of the grey cloaks. Yes, said Iacasis. Perhaps we should. Let was quickly found at his usual place at the Moon and Nausea Tavern. As the three grey cloaks entered, led by Iacasis, the smoke and the noise seemed to die in their path. Even the smell of tobacco and flint dissipated in their wake. He rose and then escorted them to a small room upstairs. You've reconsidered, said Let, with a broad smile. Your emperor, said Iacasis, and then corrected himself. Our emperor originally asked for our support in defending the west coast of Tamriel from the Pyondonian fleet in return for 12 million gold pieces. We offered our services at 50. Upon reflection on the dangers that a Pyondonian invasion would have, we accept his earlier offer. The Mages Guild has generously, perhaps for as low as 10 million gold pieces, said Iacasis quickly. Over the course of dinner, Potema promised King Orgnum through the interpreter to lead an insurrection against her brother. She was delighted to discover that her capacity for lying worked in many different cultures. Potema shared her bed that night with King Orgnum, as it seemed the polite and diplomatic thing to do. As it turned out, he was one of the better lovers she had ever had. He gave her some herbs at the beginning that made her feel as if she was floating on the surface of time, conscious only of the gestures of love after she had found herself making them. She felt herself like the cooling mist, quenching the fire of his lust over and over and over again. In the morning when he kissed her on the cheek and said with his bald white eyes that he was leaving her, she felt a stab of regret. The ship left harbor that morning en route to the Somerset Isles and the imminent invasions. She waved them off to sea as she footsteps behind her. It was Let. They will do it for 8 million, your highness, he said. Thank Mara, said Potema. I need more time for an insurrection. Pay them from my treasury, and then go to the Imperial City and get the 12 million from Antiochus. We should make a good profit from this game, and you, of course, will have your share. 3 months later, Potema heard that the fleet of the Pyondonians had been utterly destroyed by a storm that had suddenly appeared off the Isle of Artaeum, the home port of the Sigic Order. King Orgnum and all of his ships had been utterly annihilated. Sometimes making people hate you, she said, holding her son Uriel close, is how you make a profit. And there ends our story. The Wolf Queen, Volume 4. The wonderful writing of the great Wogan Jarth. So basically, what I gather from that book is that Potema did poppers and had sex in order to trick that weird dude into thinking that everything was going to be okay. But also the Sigics, they were like, uh-oh, Potema's mad and she's going to coup the country. We need to do something about this fleet, and so they got rid of him. Elder Scrolls lore is lovely. At any rate, we will not take the book, because that is theft. But that was a good 18 pages. That guy's dead. Let's see, can I, should I take this back with me? He's just completely naked. He's not wearing any clothes. That's just, I don't like that. I'm gonna make a save right here.
Wealth beyond measure out that
And then we will return back to Sadrith Mora, and hopefully everything is okay. Right? Well, no, let's... I'm a little bit concerned.
If it's magic you are looking for, you've come to the right place.
So, that guy's dead, right? Tell Felisa that I already have one, thank you. Okay. I got that mission from Felisa, correct? Yes, Felisa Ulesen. Oops, sorry for my microphone there. Alright. Alright, so we are gonna take the boat back to Sadrith Mora and deliver this quest. Let's just jump down. What's down there? I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness, I have barely survived. I have like 6 health. I probably gained so much acrobatics points for that. We'll never know. That's a big fall. I fell from all the way up there. We are hanging on by a thread, but I believe we will make a full recovery on the boat back to Sadrith Mora. These are quite far to the south right now, as it were. Okay. We're going to Sadrith Mora, please. Many thanks. We are almost at full health again. Alright, that's the council hall that we're gonna go back to turn this quest in. All right.
Do I know you?
I'm just simply in shock that she was just keeping a completely naked Khajiit in her room. Which is bizarre to me.
Yes.
All right, hello. Yeah, that'd be good. Teach me mark and recall, please. Okay. My mysticism is at 5, I believe. Yeah, so that is gonna struggle. I have a 1% cast, or 1% chance of casting either spell. Not very good. Let's talk to you again. I'd like another chore. She's concerned about a slave rebellion in one of her holdings. Okay. Can I chore for someone else? Mistress Dratha. Archmagister Gothrin. Master Neloth. Chores? 5 portions of slowed soap. Okay. Master Neloth is based here, so I was thinking that, you know, maybe it'd be cheaper. So we need 5 slowed soap. I have 1 right now. I have a skill increase. Adamoya times 2 strength times 2 personality. We're not going to take that. We're not going to take the level up right now because we need to do better in the skill increase category. I mean, we're chilling right now, honestly. Slowed soap, nope.
What is this about?
Maybe she'll have the slowed soap. Slowed soap is really just a tongue twister. It's crazy. It's only 2 words, but like try saying it 5 times fast. You have a lot of slowed soap. Slowed soap, slowed soap, slowed soap, slowed soap, slowed slope. Okay, I'm just insane apparently. I'm gonna purchase 4 of it. Would you take 200? Go 2. Go 4. Yeah.
Out.
I'm gonna nickel and dime you for all the gold I can get. Hey, we have completed the getting of the slowed soap. We have 5 slowed soap for Master Nedloff. So let us go ahead and deliver that back to his mouth.
What is this regarding?
Hello. I have the slowed soap. Here they are. Perhaps these will put Master Nedloff in a better mood. He is old, you see, and has trouble moving about. I use this soap along with some rue brush and bone meal to make an ointment for his joints. Interesting. Can I be advanced? Hey, I'm a retainer. I'm a Telvanni retainer. How about it? Great. So what's the next rank in House Telvanni? I need 30 willpower, 30 intelligence. Oh, I'm going to have to do some work on my willpower eventually. Need one of those skills at 20. My illusion, and my illusion's up at 30. My enchant is at 15. They don't have alchemy as a preferred stat, which is annoying. But that's okay. We'll live. Okay.